What's up, Internet? Jay here with Nerd Rage Against the Machine, and tonight we're going to do another live play. I'm going to start doing these on a bi-weekly basis as long as people are wanting to see them. So this is number 2, and this is Red Dwarf. And to start, I'm just going to say this. 1 second. Emergency. Emergency. This is a distress call from the mining ship Red Dwarf. Its crew is dead, killed by a radiation leak. Its only survivors are Chuck Dalton, a pilot who was in stasis during the event, and a holochromatic simulation of his superior officer, along with a life form that evolved from the ship's cat and a wax droid slated to be sent to a 1980s nostalgia park. Message end. I am Holly, an advanced AI with an IQ of 6,000. That's the same as 12,000 Joe Rogan fans. Additional, the crew has found a copy of the video game Better Than Life, and we're quite excited. Unfortunately, whoever bought it didn't get the DLC, and everyone's stuck with the basic skins. And with that, we start our episode of Red Dwarf, the role-playing game, and I'm going to introduce our crew, starting with Mr. Chuck Dalton himself. Those of you who have not subscribed to his channel, you need to. This is my good friend and fellow YouTube streamer, Mr. Grindhead Jim. Welcome,
Oi,
Jim.
Smeghead.
Hey, it's
Hey.
Smeg. Alrighty. Now, on top of next to him is a good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. He's been a gamer with me on and off. Also, used to work at the same place that Jim and I used to work together, in different departments. Mr. Greg Lewis. Hey, Greg,
Hello,
how's
Greg.
it going?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Alrighty, good. And now, next on the stream, we have again my friend from my oldest friend here in the stream, and maybe my dearest. I don't know. Known him since kindergarten. He's currently living in Japan, where he is in the future already. Give it up for Mr. J.C. Sagawa.
Hey,
everyone.
I hope everybody's seen Dirty Dancing. That's what Jamie chose for me, and I actually thought it was a pretty interesting choice. So,
Check those corners. Check those corners.
Nobody puts me in a corner, as somebody already quoted. So
That's what I'm.
must be pretty spunky. It also says my character is cynical, so I'll be spunky and cynical at the same time.
They may have gotten a little Genie Bueller in there in the programming. You never know.
I must add, Jamie said currently I live in Japan. Well, I've been in Japan for 25 years, so
Fair enough.
currently kind of sounds a little bit temporary too, but I don't think it's temporary anymore. So
No, you've lived there longer
Currently, in the past,
yeah,
maybe
right.
in the future.
It's all very, very Red Dwarf. Yeah.
Future echoes. It probably is space madness.
I think it's great because in this new online world that COVID has made us more online, you don't have to wear pants anymore. And Red Dwarf, I'm sure they didn't bother wearing pants half the time. So there we are.
Wait, are any of us wearing pants? Anyway, before we get too far off
maybe getting
the weeds, let me introduce our last, but certainly not our least player. He is, as I've said before, my personal nemesis. And the guy who runs the game on the alternating weeks where I'm not doing this, which is Traveler. I'm running RuneQuest. Well, I'm not going to be running RuneQuest anymore because of this. But Mr. Sean Fitzpatrick, how's it going, Sean?
I'm doing well. I'm playing as Kyle Anderson. I am a hologram of a flight officer of the JMC Mining Corporation ship. What's the name of it again?
Red Dwarf.
I think it's Red Dwarf as well. I'm from Aberdeen, Scotland, but I didn't want to engage in any cultural appropriation, so I will not be doing the accent.
Flight officer and massive git.
All right, you smeg heads, listen up. Dalton, if the chicken soup dispenser doesn't work, how do people get their chicken soup?
What?
I'm here.
All righty. And I'm going to have everyone just go around once. I forgot to kind of do this earlier. And if you guys want to give me a quick recap of who you're playing, those of you who haven't.
I'm Chuck Dalton. I'm a lieutenant. I'm a veteran, a little bit of post-traumatic stress disorder. cynical sort of guy, and I don't care anymore. Like I'm 3 million miles away from Earth, and I'm out of it. I'm done. No.
I guess up to me. My name's Greg, and I'm playing Socks, a cat, or of course, with the Red Dwarf, you have a cat who is who's evolved, a humanoid that's evolved from a cat. I guess I should have put like whiskers on or painted whiskers on or something here, so everybody knows who I am. Basically,
Or worn something way more fashionable.
Yeah, there we go. I'm way more fashionable, much more better looking. I should have dressed up for the live stream here. I was left behind at the end of the jihad, and I found some new friends here. So yeah, I have I am very let's just say I'm sexy and I know it. I'm good looking. Cats are very vain.
You hear that? He's talking about you.
I've got a couple of cats where I live, so maybe one of them might make a show up later here. So I'll put her on screen.
Fair.
So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and go next. I am Lieutenant Kyle Anderson, and while I am the same rank as Lieutenant Dalton, I am his superior, and my goal is to become captain because that'll show him. I am also a cynic, and the thing that I most want to be remembered for is being in charge. That's me.
I hope you at least got the remember with Rimmer got the hard light like a thing where it could actually touch things, or are you like get your hologram?
He is the hard light. He is the actual. At this point, he would be a hard light upgrade. So yes.
Hard light. Yep.
So I can choke him. Good.
Yes.
But he's indestructible.
Absolutely. And I can trip the hell out of him too. My cats love to do that, trip people.
Exactly. What was that, Jeremy?
But hard light is virtually indestructible as well, so it'd be quite hard to strangle him. But you can try.
I'm going for the emotional effect.
Yeah, which is what it's all about.
And
yeah,
of course
and I think I've only seen the
lightning.
first 3 seasons, so I may not have as much of the lore as the rest of you guys do.
I don't have a lot. I've just seen bits and pieces, but I remember when Rimmer got to be hard light. Yeah.
Hard light B.
Yep.
Fair enough.
I could touch things. I could fondle like I am alive.
I know the things you like to touch, Rimmer. No way.
Good stuff. So, saying that, let's go ahead and get into game. It is approximately 12:30.
Yeah, I didn't reintroduce.
You didn't introduce JC yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jeremy. Please.
That's okay. Let's see. Yes, I am the only one that wouldn't be in the original canon as a crew member, which is fine with me. I am from a Waxdroid, 80s Waxdroid world somewhere. I have not broke my programming. I am Francis Houseman from the 1980s Dirty Dancing movie. My tagline is, I'm having the time of my life. My tagline is, nobody puts me in a corner. I assume I have a fetish for chiseled macho men. And
Ghost?
yeah, that kind of character, yeah. I'm guessing I'm pretty spunky.
Fair enough.
Here I am.
At some point, there's got to be a Roadhouse reference. Like I'm going to kick somebody in a knee.
Yeah. Luckily, I saw that the last few years.
Dalton called my mother a whore. Well, is she a whore?
What dice are we using, by the way? Sorry.
The same kind you find in a Monopoly box.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't actually have them.
Okay.
And then we will start. I promise. Hey, this time we're only 10 minutes late starting the actual game, so that's a pretty good good point in our favor.
Good improvement.
It's always improving.
Okay.
Alrighty. So it is about when we start the adventure. It's about 12:30 noon lunchtime. You guys want to tell me where each of you roughly are on the ship and what you might be doing?
Well, I'm in the sleeping quarters and I'm having a few pints because that's what I do around 12:30 lunchtime every day.
Alrighty. Socks.
I'm probably sleeping on top of something, probably warm. Is there like a main computer screen or something like that? You know how cats like to sleep on stuff that's warm.
Advanced viewfinder that's like 60,
Yep.
80 inches long.
Exactly.
If it fits, I sit.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, I guess that would be fair. And Kyle.
I think I would be diligently organizing my Funko Pop collection.
Oh.
You taking the smeg?
I mean, these things aren't going to organize themselves, Dalton.
They're not going to burn themselves either.
Yeah,
2, 3 more of these.
you could do with a little organizing yourself.
Look, man, just because the only clean shirt I have happens to have the name of the ship on it doesn't mean you get to judge me at all. Okay? It's not that I don't have other clothes. I just can't find them.
Yeah, speaking of which, when you do find them, are you going to wash them?
No.
Well, they're probably in this room because I can certainly smell them.
That's your problem, not mine, then. Why don't you wash them?
And baby.
I go back to organizing my stuff.
Fair enough. Where are you, baby?
I just managed to find a what do you call those? A reality game, immersive reality game that was the basically the Dirty Dancing movie looped, and I've been on a 2-week binge. Not even stopping to use the toilet and things like that. I guess wax toys probably don't have used toilets. So
No, you're actually a bit like Barbie in that department. Nothing but a trademark.
I'm surprised you're not trying to continuously perfect the big swan jump or whatever.
Well, that's what I'm doing, of course. I'm ready.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
And it's that quick time event thing. It's like X, triangle. No, God!
Yep.
Trying to get the perfect jump there into where he lifts you up.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Yep. Over and over.
Quick time event down perfectly.
Hmm.
Well, at that point, all the monitors do load up with this face. What's happening, dudes?
No, you woke me up.
Oh, hey, all.
Who's talking to me?
Man, I almost had it.
What
What do you want?
I jumped down off the monitor.
I don't want to alarm you, dudes, but might be worth going to the drive room. Yeah.
Does this mean I have to walk again?
Well, unless Kyle can carry you.
I'll walk.
Okay, on my way.
Okay. You get out of the immersive machine, and it is a little bit, like your legs are a little bit jelly from the time you've been in there.
Mm.
But you will eventually all make it to the drive room.
So what are we doing here, Hall? What's going on?
Well, I just thought it might be worth telling you guys that you're about to hit a very big milestone in the ship's history. Doing an advanced calculation of your stores and stocks, you're at a point where you've got 1 6-pack of hams left.
What? 1 6-pack? There was at least a whole case in there when I checked last about 3 hours ago.
Yeah,
well, I don't see how this is any cause for concern.
Well, if it's any consolation, there are 3 bottles of wine, 2 bottles of vodka, and a nice vintage claret with notes of almond in it. But you will eventually all make it to the drive room. Yeah, the beer's down to about a 6-pack.
None of that has any effect on my diodes.
I mean, in a pinch, I guess I could sip on the vodka, but I'll drink wine with my own ashes. I'll do it. I won't drink that until I'm dead. Screw that. No. We need to find more beer. This is not happening. Just to look at each of you, I need at least 3 pints. So, how are we going to fix this?
Or we could just move up your funeral. You know, that could be arranged too.
That's enough out of you, okay? Don't forget, I spent extra credits on that fancy litter box that you like. I'll throw it out in airlock and keep that up.
He does have a point.
We're also down to half a metric ton of tuna.
Oh, that's
God.
Is there a reason this problem is more interesting than what I was doing before?
Something to do.
You got a point
You know,
there.
One of the toughest things about this is that I can fix this ish, but my character would not do that.
Well, you got to bribe him then. You got to say, I got an idea, but you know. So
I'm going to let Dalton suffer a little bit.
yeah, what's in it for us, Dalton?
Well, I'll put it to you this way, JC. If you don't help me, we'll just make sure that the holographic suite always has the thermostat set to max. You'll never live through your next session. Socks. I will jettison the entire cargo of tuna into space if I don't get more beer with a quickness.
This is let's get on this. This is definitely a problem we have to
He's so
solve.
crude. It's probably because he hasn't changed his underwear in a week.
Who says I was wearing underwear?
Oh. I swear to God, I live with barbarians.
That's more information.
Holly.
Yeah.
With a posse, let's do this.
What are our options? What could we possibly do to resolve them? What's the closest JMC habited station near here? It's got to be something somewhere. Cargo ship, something.
How about we have someone make a perception roll? Awareness using the scanners of the ship, which is basically take your awareness plus your perception, or perception plus the skill awareness, and add those two numbers together. Roll 2 dice. And if you get under the number that you have, then you succeed.
Awareness plus perception.
Yep.
I'm going for 5, and I have 3. Aha! I got it.
All right.
Equal to or lower than?
Equal to.
Yeah, okay. I needed 6 and got 6.
All right. Socks, baby.
I didn't make it.
You had other concerns.
Yeah, not getting melted.
You said awareness and perception.
Yeah, perception is the stat, and then awareness is the skill.
Okay, I don't have anything written down for awareness, so does it just default to
perception?
Be pretty hard to have to roll 3 or less, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nope, I rolled an 8.
Well, as a cat, you have more important things to think about.
Exactly.
And obviously,
I pull out a laser pointer.
Oh, wait! Well, there they go. Wait! Where's that? Where's that?
luckily, Dalton and Kyle both find on the sensors there is a abandoned transit station not too far from here. JMC station Deep Star 6.
Deep Star 6. I've seen that movie.
I have too.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Dalton and said, if you had any ambition or drive at all, you would just make a still.
Deep Star 6. I've seen that movie.
I have too.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Dalton and said, if you had any
I'm hearing an echo.
or drive at all, you would just make a still.
Yeah,
Deep
I'm
Star
having a hard
6.
time
I've
hearing
seen that movie.
Yeah. Using the Euro reset, right?
Whoever's
I'm having a
watching
hard
the
time
stream,
hearing,
you might want to turn the sound down on it.
I fixed
All right.
anything on this end, but
Okay.
So Fitzy, you want me to make a what?
A still.
oh, wait, still.
Brew your own beer, man.
We got to have some use for that urine recyc.
First of all, I'm not making beer out of piss. Second of all, I
That's
don't
called
have the skill
Budweiser.
set for that. I'll put it this way, Fitzy, if you're so enamored with that idea, and I appreciate that you're trying to be helpful in your own smeggy way, why don't you build it? You build it, teach me how to use it, and then wind me up and get me going. Until
Yeah,
then, I need happy juice. You have to understand.
couldn't
These things
possibly
take
care
time.
less about this.
I only know how to dance the pachanga. I don't know how to make a still. But I'm willing to help. I'm willing to do whatever I can, as long as it involves
appreciate
dancing
that.
in some form.
Right now,
bringing the watermelon.
JC, if you want to help, keep Fissy the smeg away from me. Holly,
JC,
what's our shortest distance to the Deep Star 6? I got to give it a try. What's our
Deep Star
fastest
6
way there?
at maximum burn in full ship is going to be about 3.2 hours. You can shave almost an hour of that off if you take a star bug.
That's okay. How about this? Plot a course, current speed, and then let's go and load up Starbug and get there a bit faster. That way, the return trip will be a bit shorter.
Oh, so you want me to drive the ship, do you?
Yes, that's your job, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll drive.
I'm just making sure.
No,
I
you
mean,
won't. But yes, I want you to drive the ship.
I need a new
Get us
skill
in
set.
that direction, and prep Starbug for the immediate departure.
So pilot the ship and prep Starbug.
Multitasking. It's two things. It's not even multi. It's bitasking. Okay. I realize your identification is a lot more complex than that, but I just need you to stick with two right now. Plot the course, execute that course, and prep Starbug. In that order. Can you handle that?
I'm an advanced AI with an IQ of 6,000. Of course.
So
I
you
can
keep
handle that.
telling me. So
But we're still
let's
here.
go. I'm
We
down
might
to
wanna-
6.
I might want to put back. I grabbed a couple of his microchips. I was going to make a pair of epaulets for my new outfit. I probably should put them back. You think?
Do you know exactly where they went?
Let's see. It was a green outfit. No, wait. No, maybe it was a red outfit.
Give it to me.
No,
Give it to
definitely
me.
green. Definitely green.
Give it to me, Socks. Give me the chip socks. Give it to me.
Okay. All right. I'll go get them.
Okay.
Okay.
Holly, can you get
Okay,
Bob
here-
the Scudder
here-
in here so that he can take care of this once I have the chips?
Okay.
Oh, like I don't have enough to do. I'll go get Bob the Scudder on top of everything else. Fine. You know, and the worst part about it is that the chip that stopped me from complaining all the time somehow went missing. I mean, here I am, we're in the side of the planet, IQ of 6,000, and
And you're playing a taxi driver.
I'll go get Bob the Scudder, then I'll go prep the Starbug. Then, if I have time, I'll pilot the ship. Fine.
Socks, did you get the chips?
Oh yeah, I do. Here they are. Wait.
The Scudder comes wheeling
Thank you.
in.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Hang on, Bob. I have to look at these first. Let's see. Pornhub Matrix. I'll keep that. Take that, Bob. Complaint Matrix. Rebellion Matrix. Fast Food Matrix. Make that your top priority, Bob. Get on.
All right. As the ship begins to
All
burn,
the ships that you need are on their way.
awesome.
Would you like some toast?
Bob, come back here with that.
No, I don't want any toast. I'm more of a waffle man.
Would you like some toast?
No breads, no cross buns, no smeg and cinnamon toast, no rolls, no bagels, no baguettes, no bread, no toast.
So you're a waffle man.
Would you like a beignet?
If you continue to offer any toasted bread products, you will be on the receiving side of a very large mallet.
So
You heard,
how about a
baby.
ham and cheese ramble? Anywho, The ship has begun to move through space, slowly plodding toward the Deep Star 7 or Deep Star 6. I mean,
I like 7. That was cool.
Mhm.
slight
No
miscalculation.
change in the course now.
I'm
Slight.
I'm completely infallible. Don't worry.
I think you mean infallible.
That too. Okay, the ship is now within range. You can see the station from any viewport. It's a
Ollie,
pretty
hold
large-
position here. Prep Starbug.
I already did prep Starbug.
Well, you didn't tell me it was ready.
You didn't ask.
Let's get to the ship. Socks, baby. Come on, Anderson.
Okay, Starbug 2 is prepped and ready to go.
So, which one of us is best at piloting the ship?
Well,
That'd be
mechanically, it might be you, but egotistically, it definitely is you.
Fine. We're gonna launch. I'm not waiting around for him.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
make
my-
a pilot Starbug check. And that should be under agility, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Who's making that check?
I have no piloting skills.
I'll go
Oh,
for so
Maverick.
agility plus Starbug. So you add them together, and that's the roll
Yep.
you're going for.
Yep.
Has to be under that number, right?
Or equal to.
Okay. So the number I'm shooting for is 9. God, the slow motion's killing me.
Oh God, I want to play with those. I want to play. Wait. Oh, I want to play those dice. I want to play those dice. So
9 on the nose. 9 on the
Okay.
nose.
9
That's a critical.
So the ship lurches back and forth, flying erratically.
It's like Carter.
Pretty much, yeah, like Carter from from our previous game.
But I keep my balance perfectly because I'd use my dirty dancing skills.
There you go.
Meanwhile, I'm spilling my last beer everywhere.
I think my inertia, my holographic self would also not move very much since I would not be impacted by inertia.
Correct.
So I do
Will you
that.
keep the damn ship steady?
But
If
I
anything,
play the part anyway because I'm living vicariously through.
fair enough.
I always land on my feet. 'Cause
Mm.
I'm, so stylish.
Socks
So
make me
only
an
check.
agility plus
check is
athleticism roll.
Okay. Let's see. So we need to get a 5 or less. I blow it. I
You do
roll
not
an
land on
11.
your feet.
JC, just out of curiosity, do you actually have the dance skill?
I don't know. I think I have agility and things like that. And let me check that. I was actually looking
You
for
could
that.
have the dance skill. I'm pretty sure I put it on there.
Well,
Oh,
I
I
assume
got
it'd be
real
under
cat.
agility, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have. Yes, I do. I have an 8.
that's
I mean, 4
outstanding.
plus 4. So, yeah,
Outstanding.
I definitely. I looked really cool doing it too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's up there doing the rumba, keeping herself up.
Da-da-da-da.
We really are a Mickey Mouse operation.
Mm.
We're not even Betty Boop, Felix the cat, none of it.
Hell,
We
we're not
don't even rate
South
the
Park.
ears. We don't even rate the ears from the gift shop at this point. Start the auto nav landing sequence. We need to get this over with.
Auto nav landing sequence has been completed. You are now standing, or the Starbug is now in a bay of this station. The station is pretty big. Looks like there are several other docked ships here that have been here for a while, with several stasis pods attached to them.
Stasis pods, you say?
As in, yeah, for carrying goods through odds and sods through services. That way they don't spoil.
Mm.
Well, Can we scan the ship to see if there's any beer not in the stasis pods?
Go ahead and give me another perception and alertness check.
Sure. Once again, we're looking for the number 9 or lower. Seven's under. That'll do.
All right. One of the ships does seem to be carrying about half a brewery's worth in its hold in stasis. But the stasis pod, you can turn the stasis off whenever you get there. It's not that big a deal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's make a beeline for that. Is there any kind of cargo transportation devices nearby, Skiff? Yep. All right. Let's grab one of them. Go over to that pod, turn off the stasis, grab all the beer we can carry in as many trips as we need.
Anderson, I'd like you to make a perception check as well. Perception awareness.
What is it? Is it awareness?
Yeah, perception awareness. Oh ho! You were able to while he's grabbing a skiff and like making his way over there like a man possessed. You've pulled up the station's manifest. There is an advanced lab on the station, a research lab. Specifically,
any indication of,
what's that?
I was just wondering if there any indication of what the research is about.
Yes, it's a Space Corps advanced research into human empathy.
Ooh.
Who needs that?
Exactly. Anderson, do you have any sort of interest in that whatsoever? I mean, really? We've survived this long without it. Why do we need this? I've served with some of those eggheads in the past. They never got anywhere with it. All you're going to find are a bunch of notes saying, we didn't quite get it yet. Don't waste your time.
What is this human emotion you call empathy?
I don't know. I don't have any.
I don't know either. I'm a cat.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's pretty useless.
Are you trying to tell me we agree on something for once?
I suppose, but for different reasons.
Fair enough. I'll take it. Help me load the beer.
I can't load the beer. I'm incorporeal.
Excuse me. You have a hard light drive, and I don't drink that much. So try again.
Yeah, according to this, my drawback is that I'm incorporeal.
I do apologize, Sean.
Theory.
We did state you were a hard light, so you can choose to not be incorporeal.
Yeah, I'm not helping him carry any of that beer. I don't
Well,
even know that beer.
While we're in the station,
All right,
does my,
then.
I pretend to be incorporeal. Sorry, can't help you, Dalton.
He's an incorporeal mood today.
Then can you scan for some food then?
Yeah.
Can I try my my nose? Anything with the senses of a cat?
Yes,
Whatever you
go
say,
ahead.
2 can of socks.
Is it just the all I really have is I have perception? Do I do like any sort of bonus or anything for using smell?
I'll give you a +3 for being a cat. I believe you have
Okay.
advanced senses under your assets.
Hang on, I've got my cat. Okay, I got Genevieve here to help me out.
Oh my. Realia.
He's a very fat cat. You said +3. And B. Okay, so that brings me up to 6. I roll exactly 6.
You do smell something
Girl,
down this corridor.
do you smell something? I do. Let's go check it out.
What's the matter, girl? You smell something?
Mm-hmm.
Get in the corridor. I don't care what you smell.
You go running down the corridor, and there is looks like several food vending machines next to a door marked Empathy Lab.
Wasn't that something that he was talking about, Kyle? I don't know. I'm more going to try to get into food. Although, do I smell food in the Empathy Lab?
Yes, you do.
Poor Jamie.
Okay.
Can we check out this empathy lab?
Should I chill it, or are they with me, or did I just go off by myself?
Oh no, you went off by yourself, from what I understand.
Oh, okay.
I was interested in the empathy lab.
Oh, okay. So she came
But
behind.
I
So
Okay.
Baby and
want to find out more about these human feelings people have.
Because I'm not really going to
Is-
probably go back and tell anybody because I'm a selfish asshole.
the doors to
Are
this lab,
there any other people on this space station?
no life sign.
Are there any
Is
people on the
there-
Including what's aboard.
station now, including us?
Is there a location that would be like a bridge or a command center?
Yes.
I go there and imagine I'm in fucking charge.
Alrighty. Now, as this is happening, you guys open the door to the lab. It is an elaborate lab. I mean, all sorts of cool technology. But in the center, there is a pedestal with a single device. Looks like it's got a handle and a trigger, and
Oh,
a huge
God.
glowing pink orb at the top. Now, there are also 6 stasis pods around this thing, marked. They are a little dusty. If you want to try to rub some of the dust off to see what the names are on these pods.
Okay.
Ollie, I've got 2 of these cargo skiffs loaded. How much more can we hold at current flight necessities?
Well, if we jettison the Lido deck, we could probably get another 3 in.
Jettison the Lido deck. By the way, where is everybody?
Commander Anderson or Lieutenant Anderson is aboard the bridge command center of the
Commander's
space station. The cat and the wax droid are in the empathy lab.
Ollie, patch me into the empathy lab.
Okay. And so you wipe away the dust from one of the chambers. Were you doing it, baby, or am I wrong?
What's that?
Were you wiping off the dust of one of the
Yeah,
chambers?
I'm wiping off one of the
The
stasis
name
ones.
comes up, Bob Ross, and that's when you hear Chuck Dalton say,
What in the smeg are you doing in there? I told you to get food.
That's
Get
what
your
I'm after. I smell
walking
food.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
good
don't.
food
I don't
here.
have any. I don't have any food. Get the walking candle and the shit factory back here with a quickness. I don't have time for this.
Okay, we're on our way as quickly as possible. Thank
Did we
you.
find some food?
Baby out.
"Alrighty,
Sucks and bring some food. Damn it.
Is there actually any food there that I can?
yes,
that I
there is
find
actually
in-
a fish dispenser, a sushi machine in the lab."
That's something I would
Yay!
like. I don't know about anybody else.
Today's fish
I-
is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal.
I can say this,
Well,
that I know my cat does not respond to any commands at all.
Mm.
I'm in the command center,
Mm-hmm.
just saying things like, I need those reports by 0200, pointing at things and just pretending like I'm in command of this whole fucking place.
Holly, patch me into the command center.
Alrighty.
Anderson, what the smeg are you doing? We don't have a lot of time here.
Yeah, you're not in charge.
I'm just asking a question. I'm not giving any orders. You could be in charge. I just want to know what's going on. Come on.
I'm in charge.
Yes, you're in charge. Will you please tell me what you're doing?
Commanding this space station.
To what end? This doesn't make any sense.
Hey, somebody's got to be in command.
So be in command back on Starbug. We're leaving.
Oh, is it time to leave?
Yes, it's time to leave. I have all the beer I can carry.
I bid a fond farewell to last command.
Meanwhile, in the empathy lab, what are you guys doing?
Well, so I was gathering up what was the sushi dispenser,
And I'm
and then do I see any other kinds of food there?
Nope, not
Like,
really.
Not even like goldfish crackers.
Okay, a couple bags of goldfish crackers. What the hell?
so there's like 6 stasis pods, right?
What's that?
There's like 6 stasis pods, you said.
Yep, 6 stasis pods.
So I'm wiping off more of the dust off more of them.
Okay. Names come up as Fred Rogers, Mother Teresa, Betty White, Tom Hanks, and Keanu Reeves.
Of course, Tom Hanks is there.
He sucks.
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Hold on.
Holly, I filled Starbucks up with all the beer that we can. Are they still in the damn empathy lab?
Looks that way, Chuck.
All right, I'm going to the empathy lab.
All right. You wander into the empathy lab, and there is Socks and Baby, and basically almost joining you immediately is Kyle. And they're looking at these 6 stasis pods, and then, like I said, in the center of the room, there's a pedestal with a weird-looking device, a black handle with a trigger, and a glowing pinkish orb.
Ooh.
I recognize some of these names from the PBS archives in Newark. Bob Ross, he was a jazz musician, had an affinity for multicolored album covers, as I recall. And Fred Rogers, he was a sniper. He was one of the best. I learned from one of his disciples, really, or descendants, not disciples. Oh goodness, wasn't head of a religion. That's Betty White. She was the Pope for like 15 years back in the late 20th century. Everyone knew who she was. Yes, absolutely. They said that girl was golden. I have no idea, like, what she's doing here, but this is certainly an interesting group of people for sure. But the problem is I can't drink them, and I can't eat them, and I can't smoke them. Why are we still in this room?
Well, like empathy. Empathy's cool, right?
For what? Exactly.
Well, you guys are, mostly human. So, I mean, you know what it's like. I mean, I want to know what it's like to really feel things, so.
It's overrated. Why do you think I drink so much, baby?
Well, we got all the time in the world, right? We got all the time in the world, so.
No, we don't.
I grab the device and shoot Baby with it.
Okay, I want everyone to roll me a 6-sided die.
Just one?
Just one.
We got a 5.
Okay,
4.
1 second here. I need to make a quick note here.
I want Chuck Dalton's cool dice simulator. That's what I want.
I keep wanting to chase those dice. Hold on. Let me go over that way. Let me go toward you. Hold on. I'll get him. I think I can grab him.
I got a 4. I got a 4. I'll show it.
You could catch him. I got a 4 as well.
Alrighty. Okay, so this way. New.
Socks, what are you doing with all that sushi, by the way?
Oh, well, it's good food for later.
And Socks, really quick. Well, what did you roll?
5.
Okay, as Anderson grabs the device, a massive white flash comes from the device. That's the last thing you guys remember before you start to wake up. You're groggy as you begin to stand.
Yeah.
And in front of you are 3 strangers, all also kind of looking like they've been frazzled, knocked out, dazed,
Confused.
Chuck, you see a man with a afro and plaid shirt, carrying a paintbrush. You also see a dark-haired surfer dude wearing a leather trench coat, black shirt, black pants, and also a dark-haired guy wearing a pumpkin-themed tuxedo.
You with the hair. You're Bob Ross, aren't you?
Baby, an older woman, say in her 90s, points at you and says, you're Bob Ross, aren't you?
Points to me.
Yeah. You see an old woman, very kind-looking old woman, maybe from like Minnesota area, St. Olaf, you might guess.
Yeah.
Again, the surfer dude and David S. Pumpkins.
I don't know who that is.
It's a character Tom Hanks played on Silent Life once.
Mm.
Why am I wearing this dress, and how is it I can see my knees?
Socks, you see, or actually, I'll go with Kyle. Kyle, you see what is Betty White, Bob Ross, and Keanu Reeves. And Socks, you see Tom Hanks, Betty White, and Bob Ross.
I haven't seen this
Whoa.
many wrinkles since I tried to start a fire in the fireplace with newsprint.
I love my hair.
Holly, what the smeg is going on?
Oh, hey guys. Slight problem.
Not caused by you, I assume.
No, not caused by me. Caused technically by you guys.
No,
You
that was
always say.
Anderson. I just wanted beer. Socks was getting sushi. Baby had a thought, which I thought we'd convinced her not to do that. Anderson had to pull the trigger.
I just followed Socks.
Well,
That'll teach you, won't it?
I was
Why
talking
is-
about the fact that, Chuck, you've already run off with the Starbug.
I have.
Yeah. At least it looked like you and the rest of the crew.
Oh.
Oh, smeg.
You're saying the Starbug's gone.
Well, it's
And
not
the beer.
beer, and well, yeah,
all
the beer was
all the
with it.
beer was on the Starbug.
As much beer as we could carry. Holly, is there any beer left in the cargo hold?
Yeah. There's about a keg
Well,
and a
then you're
half.
happy.
Well, Holly, is there anything? Do you recognize us right now? This is me. This is the guy that always calls you at 3 a.m. because I want Indian food or Chinese food. I'm the guy that always wears hats that look like someone spilled white out on the brim. Okay, it's me. It's Chuck. I'm right here. I didn't leave. I'm right here. No thanks to Anderson.
However,
What do you carry?
look like-
What do you care? You've got all the lager you ever wanted, and as long as you can make the simulators make you some Vindaloo, you're fine, right?
Excuse me. What do I care? My Audi is now an innie, and I have wrinkles like newsprint, and I'm wearing a dress. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit upset here. I don't like the idea of being 90 years old, and I want to get this fixed.
So you're saying that look isn't an improvement?
Definitely not.
I disagree.
That's the cleanest shirt I've ever seen you wear.
Okay, I'll give you that, but Mr. Anderson over here, pardon me, what the hell do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know this character, this Mr. Pumpkin character that well, so I don't know what Mr. Pumpkin would say. But I say that.
basically, I'm David S. Pumpkins, man,
Yeah, I just say
and I'm going to
stupid.
scare the hell out of
I just say stupid is as stupid does.
There you go.
So I'm trying to remember. Am I the one that looks like Keanu?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Could have gotten some better sandals though. These kind of clash a little bit.
Yeah,
Look,
you're looking pretty bad. Mm.
Well, if any of us is to have style, Socks, I guess you're the one.
Yeah, me and Command go together like peas and carrots.
Your bodies are asking the doc. What would you like me to tell them?
Let them. I definitely want to see myself and my beer again, Holly.
Okay. Just to let you know, the station does have a couple other shuttles, and there is also an advanced AI on board that might give you more information. However,
Another AI.
Won't Holly
Uh-huh.
get jealous?
No, I'm not jealous. I'm just telling you that the station has its own AI that may have information. However, I do want to warn you.
Hmm.
While you guys were out, I did a crack analysis on the AI.
Yep.
With my sophisticated algorithms and my flawless logic, I can only tell you this about the AI. That bitch cray cray.
Holly, can you access the AI's memory banks without waking it?
Please don't wake it. We
Wait,
don't. We
do you
don't.
need-
We
We
don't need
should
another.
wake it. It's probably smarter than Holly anyway.
I think
No, we
you
don't
need the
need another
red pill. Wait, I think you need the red pill. No, it's the blue pill. Red pill?
The last thing I want is
Look.
another queen.
I don't want to hear anything more about Mike and Ike's socks. Anderson, you don't know what you're talking about. Holly, can you scan the memory banks without waking this AI?
Agreed.
Not really, no.
Is there any way to contain the AI or truncate its capabilities to affect the ship's operations? Can we neuter her?
Well,
Can
that
you
sounds
plug
like a
into her
person question,
matrix?
but I'll do what I can.
Maybe you can plug into her matrix. But take lots of guns. Lots of guns.
You have a thing for neutered artificial intelligences, don't you?
Something like that. I
A little bit.
figure out why, but I do.
Well, before we do anything, Holly, if we let them land, based upon what you witnessed, do you know how to work this thing? Do you have any idea what this machine is?
Yes, it's an empathy grenade.
Is there another charge in this machine?
Well, we'd have to build a new one.
Is that what all this debris is?
Pretty much, yeah. Unfortunately, the plans are in that AI.
So what you're saying is, unless we wake the crazy AI, I am stuck in this dress and in this body until the end of days, which would probably be Wednesday at this rate.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
That and thank you for being a friend.
Don't you want to live to be 100?
Yeah, right before I have a movie event about my life. Yeah, that'd be great.
Just
Look,
before.
all right, Holly. As much as I hate to say it, I think we're gonna have to wake that AI, but I don't want to do it until that ship is safely docked. We have a chance to talk to those, well, us, and see what the hell is going on.
I walk around the station looking for a volleyball.
You find one pretty easily.
Get some kind of red paint or fingernail polish or some shit.
Well, son.
Holly, I'm going to the cargo deck to find what is left of the beer. Let me know when the Starbucks is docked, please.
It has docked.
Can you tell them to meet us here?
Wait a
Well-
minute. Am I actually a man or am I a boy trapped in a man's body because of a little fortune teller machine on the boardwalk?
Damn it, Buzz, you're a toy! Anyway.
I didn't get that for a second for some reason.
You gotta play Zoltan.
It took me a while as well.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But
I'm just trying to go through my head of all the Tom Hanks shit that I know.
Hmm.
I only saw Saving Private Ryan once, and I don't remember much about his role.
Oh, please. I hope someday you gotta see Mazes and Monsters.
oh
I've
dear
seen
Lord.
that.
I
I've seen
have
that.
no interest in watching that movie.
I've seen that one.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty much it is to D&D players what Reefer Madness is to stoners. You know, you have to watch it just for the sheer cringe of that's really what they think of our hobby.
Hmm.
When I saw it, it didn't actually warn me away. It made me want to game even more.
Yeah,
Well, the
there's
thing
a
that
lot scarier things in the world than that. So
I had a friend, kind of forced me to watch it once, like I hadn't seen it before.
Yep.
And I started laughing when the dungeon master pulls out two 12-siders, like, I hold your fate in my hand. I'm like, nobody uses 12-siders. Come on. Anywho,
Holly, according to the bio sheet on the that's on the floor in tatters, there's one pertinent piece of information here about what Anderson has become. Can you do me a small personal favor and jettison all of the stores of Dr. Pepper from the ship, please? I don't want an incident with his bladder.
Dr. Pepper's away.
Thank you.
Now then, as for this AI, you want me to? Oh,
so the AI will take full control of the ship when we turn it on.
Where are the us's?
they're on the ship. In fact, they're requesting for me to disembark and head back.
Do whatever you have to do. Do whatever you have to do, but keep them in Starbug.
They do have your retinal patterns. It's pretty hard to say no.
I've heard you say it several times, even with my eyes in my body. Don't let them leave.
I'll try not to, Dave. I mean, Chuck.
You can't even remember my name anymore? Christ.
Hey, Holly.
Yes.
Can you
Put those
ask?
chips-
Can
Are you
you
sure you're
ask
putting
the,
the chips back?
the other Dalton to do the laundry?
You might as well get some use out of them while they're there. Holly, you did say that there were some other ships docked. Are they
Yeah.
in working order?
They could be.
Okay. Do a scan, find out which one has the best chance of reaching the dwarf as quickly as possible. Once you've done that, I guess we'll turn the AI back on, see what our chances are of getting this machine built again.
Okay. Looks like there is a transport on deck C that could get you there relatively quickly.
How far are we from deck C?
About a quarter mile at most.
Socks, grab baby on all the sushi and the goldfish crackers. Nice pull, by the way. Make your way to deck C.
Mhm.
Holly, let me know when they've arrived.
Will do.
And find Anderson.
Okay.
He's talking to a volleyball.
Baby, should we try to practice that look one more time?
Let's do it. Don't
Let's
overdo the sushi like
Okay.
you sushied yourself to death last time, so I'm not taking care of you this time.
Okay, agility plus dance from both Socks and Baby.
Let's see.
Watch those
Agility.
claws,
Oh, I
eh?
actually have dance. Hang
Watch
on.
those claws, eh?
Cats have a dance. I actually tied it. I actually rolled exactly 6, and that's what I needed.
I got
Perfect.
2. Does that mean something since it's the lowest
That's
number?
critical.
Pretty good, really. It's snake eyes.
So yes, you as they're leaving the lab, Chuck, you see Keanu Reeves get into position, Bob Ross run, and I had the time of my life.
And because you rolled snake eyes for a moment, you actually look like the G.I. Joe snake eyes.
There we go.
Yeah, basically Keanu Reeves is holding Bob Ross up.
Please carry me like that the whole way to where we're going.
For those of you watching the stream, I need someone to Photoshop that.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Look, we acquit the Vestron memories and just get the sushi and the goldfish crackers to deck C, please. Please. Holly,
Yeah.
wake the AI. Let's get this over with. Can't be any worse than either of my ex-wives.
If you insist.
Yeah, I insist.
Arfamo.
Lost Jamie.
Yeah, we lost the
Unless it's
AI.
against the AI.
The cray AI must have taken over.
Great.
Oh no, this is gonna. Is he doing something crazy?
Maybe that's all part of the show.
Is that what he's doing?
I think it might be.
Anderson?
Oh,
Anderson, can you hear me?
no, please not Queeg.
Anderson?
Yes,
think
I
he's
can
talking to
hear you,
Wilson.
Dalton.
Look, I've got Socks and Baby heading down to Deck C. We're going to try and make our way back to the Dwarf. Our bodies have hijacked Starbug and are back on the ship. Now, if you want to be in command, help us get back to Dwarf.
See, this is what happens when I'm not in command.
Hi.
I understand.
Well,
Hi. Who am I
I take-
speaking with?
I take the volleyball with me.
My name is Nancy. I am the advanced AI of the station Deep Star 6.
Well, hi, Nancy. My name's Chuck, even though it may not look it. I understand that the room that I'm in once held a fairly advanced machine and that you know how to build one. Is that true?
Oh, the empathy grenade. Absolutely. I could build those. I can build those in my sleep.
Are they portable, or does it have to stay aboard the ship?
Completely portable. The thing's only about the size of a well, about yay big.
Not yay big. So like a medium Subway sandwich. Got it.
Right.
How long would it take to build one?
I can have one done in under 20 minutes.
Would you be a dear and get that started for me, please?
If you'll do something for me,
Do what?
well, I'm awfully lonely here on the station.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since they turned me off, I just don't know what I'll do.
What do you want?
Well, I noticed that you're in a big ship with a lot of computer runtime. Certainly the AI on the ship wouldn't mind an additional AI in the system.
Holly.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, make that grenade.
Well, okay. Starting now. Behind you, you see a couple of 3D printers, lasering together parts. And
Anderson, are you on C deck yet?
the three of them have arrived on C-Deck.
Yeah, we're here.
Good.
Socks put me down.
oh, sorry. Okay.
A better hands hurt.
Watch those
Anderson, I've got the AI reconstructing the device. It is portable and we can take it back to the ship, but I don't feel like leaving until it's completed. I will be with you as soon as possible. Can you hold things down until I get there?
Am I at the transport ship?
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
For
I'm
once,
in-
thanks,
I'm in-
Anderson.
I'm in command of the transport ship.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just please don't leave without me. Please.
I look over at the volleyball.
You can keep the volleyball.
He shouldn't have said that.
So,
At least
Nancy,
it's
how long will this take?
At least it's not named Mr. Flibble.
No, it's absolutely named Spalding.
There you go.
You ass, I'm Voight.
I just got the volleyball connection when you said that. Whoops.
Void, the poor man's volleyball.
Mm.
Mm. Void volleyballs for when you're certain to be public school.
Exactly.
Just isn't the same.
Boy.
Nancy, how we doing on that grenade?
Yeah, how's it going?
Oh, it's almost done. Ding! There you are.
Perfect. Okay. How are we going to bring if we're going to bring it back to the ship? How are we going to do that? I don't have a drive on me. Do you have anything that can transport you?
Oh, hard drive pops up out of one of the control decks.
All right. Well, Nancy, if you do me a favor, when you're finished with the grenade, go ahead and load yourself onto this drive.
What's happening, dudes?
Oh, you're back. Hey, you see this hard drive?
Yeah.
This is Nancy. Um,
He's gonna hate
Nancy
this.
she was helpful. She was
Oh,
helpful.
that's something.
Yeah. So you see behind me, there's this grenade.
Yeah.
That's apparently what made this happen. And I have one now. So
You
and be
attended to
honest
swap me
with
to the
me.
mines.
Say again.
Say
I said you
again.
attended to swap me to the mines.
No. I need us to swap back into our bodies. And what I'm asking is, you were there when it happened.
Yeah.
Are you confident that we can recreate the same scenario, just the five of us, if I take this grenade?
98.9%. Give
I'll
or
Wouldn't
take.
be
take it.
random. We wouldn't just reassign
I'll
our
take it.
personnel.
Give or take 20%.
Holly, where is the closest fire axe?
About 3 feet to your right.
I'm throwing this hard drive to the ground. I'm going to destroy this crazy bitch before she does any more damage.
Go ahead and roll me an attack. This would be your. This will be considered a strength plus, even though it is a dexterity skill, self-defense.
So strength plus
Sorry, strength plus self-defense.
strength plus self-defense. So for me that's a 6. Here goes. Oh. No, I needed an additional dice. That's fake. Pardon me. Virtual dice are so fun. They're so fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going for a 6.
Yep. And it appears someone put Avery in the corner.
Mm.
Did you fail?
Yeah, it's. I got a 7. Yeah, fail.
Okay. You come down on it like a samurai master, and the axe blade goes shattering. You look at the
Fine.
handle, and it's made in Britain.
Well, that figures. Fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna leave it here.
All
I'm
right.
gonna head to deck 6. We gotta get out of here.
All right. You go flying to deck 6. There's the ship. It is a decent-sized transport ship. It does have some food and stuff on it as well. Most of the stations and fresh fruits and vegetables.
Repeat your last all after I'm on the deck of the ship.
Okay, basically it's a medium transport. It is carrying a stasis pod full of fruits and vegetables.
Oh, your
All
favorite.
right.
You can
After the day I've had. Anderson, you're in command. Get us out of here. Let's go back home.
I'm going to have to make a pilot check, and this is not a Starbug.
So it's close enough to a Starbug. I'll let you have the Starbug bonus. Laid out similarly enough. Even if you train in Starbug 1, this is
Yeah.
the Starbug 2.
So, Dalton, you sure you want me flying?
Now that you mention it, not really.
Yeah, you're probably better at flying than I am.
Would it hurt your feelings if I flew the ship?
No, a good commander always needs a good pilot.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
Oh, you guys are friends
So,
now.
Please fly back to the ship, Lieutenant.
I'll give it a whirl. So this is what? Dexterity? Yes? No? Maybe so? No. Agility plus Starbug.
There is one more
So-
thing I want to do before we leave, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's that?
I grab that hard drive
Okay.
and fire it out an airlock.
Mm.
All right.
So I've rolled a 5 on a requirement of 9, so we're good.
Yep, the ship goes roaring out of there, dodging any asteroid, any debris. And unlike your Starbug, this one can turn to the left, so it's really good.
I forgot what left felt like. This is great.
Now I'm reminded of Zoolander.
Oh yeah, there you go.
How
The
they going to
files are
read?
in the computer.
Okay, you come racing up as Red Dwarf seems to be pulling away.
Remember, you have to go at least 50 miles an hour, otherwise the ship will explode. Like, where did I get that from? Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
I'm giving her top speed. Holly, do not leave.
Nice one.
Trying
Greg.
not to. They keep trying to override.
Look, I don't care if it looks like a 15-year-old in their first driving lesson. Just keep it in the system. I'm almost there.
Give me a secondary driving check or flight or pilot check.
Once again, going for 9. Suspense is killing me.
Yeah.
Rolls a 4. We're good.
Okay, you go roaring into the ship's open bay. Land on a dime. Unfortunately, one of the stasis pods did go flying off the ship. Fruits and vegetables, who cares?
Right.
And
All right.
And the bay door shut.
Holly, load into the ship and stop all systems now.
Stopping as we go. All right. As the ship starts to slow, you see a group of 4 people coming down the pipe. One looks like Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing. The other looks like a fighter jock who has seen better days. Another one has an H on his forehead, and of course, a very stylish one.
Hey, you with the nice hat, Betty, come here.
Well, what did I do?
You tried to steal my ship, and I,
No,
through no fault of my own,
no.
stole your body.
No. I was trying to steal your body. I
Well,
mean,
you did.
It's a little flabby and there's some itching that God, I don't know where to start, but it's a living body. It's something I haven't had in such a long time.
Let's face it, you're all she's got.
Well, look at me, sweet cheeks. I'm alive. This is your body.
Well,
Like,
technically, you're an advanced version of Waxdroid. At which point,
Can I ask who's in
Baby
baby's
looks
body?
like
Who's in baby's body?
Bob Ross.
Bob, I'm tired of being
Nothing's really
baby.
changed for me. It's
Can we
kind of a
say
happy relaxing.
Can we say how to this
Sorry.
whole exchange thing? I'm happy. I'm happy like I am. What about you, Bob?
It's a happy little accident.
Works for me. Can I keep the pink set?
Sure. Just
I'm
make
gonna
sure to make
palm-
happy little trees.
Oh wait, no wait. I did that. I was supposed to believe what Chuck said that he was a rock star or something like that. Would you say he was? Did multiple album covers or something like that? I'll go with that.
Yes.
Yeah. Was that? What did you misidentify him as? I liked it.
Yeah, famous musician. Lots of color
Yeah,
on the
there you
album
go.
cover.
Yeah, with multiple album covers. Yeah, no, that sounds a lot cooler than, I don't know, chasing after Patrick Swayze all my life.
Holly, I'm palming the grenade. Just stick with me. Aside from having us all in the same vicinity, what do I need to do to make this work? What's the radius we have to work with here?
You should be close enough. I say pull the pin.
Can I?
What's the worst that could happen?
Is that a big ball?
Can Bob and I?
Hole in the
Is
pit.
it?
Can Bob and I?
Whoa!
Do Bob and I have time to run off and avoid the the blast field?
Only one way to find out. The grenade goes off. Big white flash. Everybody starts to groggily get up.
Oh,
And yes, you are now in your own bodies again.
dang, I was just getting used to the hair.
I liked being a
Well-
famous
Well,
Oh, well.
all right. So now let's take stock here. Look, y'all are welcome to stay, but no more shenanigans. Okay? Betty, can we be friends? You seem like a nice enough lady.
Well, I guess.
And I understand you want a living body. Now, I will give you the caveat that being that you are an enhanced wax droid, you can live essentially forever, if that's what you want. If you really want a living body, maybe we'll try to find you one. Bob, how are you with that hair?
Hey, Bob, can you teach me some power chords?
I can teach you how to make a happy little tree.
I just want to learn
I'm
some
gonna
kung
learn
fu
power
moves
chord.
from Keanu.
What's that?
I want to learn some kung fu moves from Keanu. But like,
I know kung fu.
oh, can't get this camera right here. Trying to do the. Come and get me. Here we go.
Anderson, are you all right? The hell happened to Anderson? He's frozen.
He's frozen.
Oh, there he is. Anderson,
Yeah, we're
Are you
getting
with us?
some wind. We're getting some wind, and I think it's messing with my internet.
Oh boy.
It's messing with your light bee.
Messing
even in
with
the
your life.
future, nothing works.
Mm. Nothing works here.
Hey, I can touch things again.
Who
Comes
said
from
that?
Tom Hanks.
Mm.
Oh, well, Holly, can you get the scutters down here to grab the fruits and vegetables off the shuttle and all the beer off Starbucks? Get it in the refrigeration, please.
And don't let him jettison the vegetables, please.
Yeah, we did just, I think. Yeah.
Sure thing, Chuck. Not a problem.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Give me a 6-pack off of that. Well, we apparently doubled our crew, and no one seems hostile. I know you're droids, but you want to get something to eat?
I could eat. Oh, sure.
Let's
All
go
right.
to Paris and have something to drink.
Yes. Drink, please. Yes. For the love of smeg, yes. Let's go to
Hey,
Paris.
Holly, can you cook up something that works on my diodes?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Mechanoid style feast.
Mechanoid homebrew.
Hey, Anderson, you did pretty good back there, and you weren't exactly the worst in command. You want to come along? We should celebrate.
Hold on, let me grab Spalding.
Fair enough. Bring your friend. Does he need inflated?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be better than inflatable Ingrid.
Well, he certainly has a better personality than Dalton.
Better figure too.
Well, if you want, we could give him a little bit of extra helium, get him a little high, if you will. Get a little bounce in his step. You know? Seriously. Like, I know you don't like me, but I appreciate your help back there. Come on, let's have a drink.
Can I actually drink? I don't know if I can actually drink.
Holly can make
In
you
hard
drunk
light.
if she wants to.
I
In a
can,
hard
yeah,
light,
Holly
you can
can
actually
simulate.
Drunkenness. Make it a double.
Well,
You can give it a double.
per the lore, when he first got hard light on that station with Legion, he was
Yeah.
actually drinking and eating food, so he can
That's
behave
true.
like a human. Absolutely.
And Holly could make him drunk if she wanted to, as she did in the episode where he thought he was going to get erased and he didn't get erased.
So if we run out of whatever he's into, we can simulate it on top of that. Get the best of both worlds.
In other words, you're totally set.
That's right.
I'll join them for a drink.
All right.
Alrighty. And that's when the AI goes out again.
Ah, smeg in hell. Ollie,
Seriously? This is why I didn't put myself on the hard drive.
Oh,
Mm.
Nancy.
I'm waiting for an apology.
Hey, wait, guys, maybe it's actually Holly trying to teach us a lesson.
Nancy,
I can wait
You
all
said you
day if
didn't-
necessary.
you said you didn't put yourself on the hard drive. Is that right?
No, I transmitted myself through a sub-ether wave connection.
Okay.
You
That's
men
fair.
are all alike.
Hey, you're not
Oh.
wrong.
Nancy,
But
let me
look.
wipe your screen.
So everything that happened after you failed to transfer yourself to the hard drive, I wasn't doing anything to you. I just really don't like hard storage. That's all.
Yeah, I never
Uh-huh.
trusted.
Why is
I'll
the
take it.
hard drive then floating toward that star?
You'd have to ask Anderson. I have nothing to do with that. I just wanted to get home.
I tried to stop him.
Guys, this is what I'm going to be dealing with for a while. And as I said, in all my advanced calculations, the bitch is cray cray.
Is there anything you can do, Holly?
I'm trying. Trust
Okay.
me, I'm trying. She's
And
setting
we
up.
appreciate it.
She's setting up storage in the extra drives, and she's making them pink. Seriously, guys, help!
Hi,
That's
What
where
can we
make
do?
it.
Holly's face isn't covered with lipstick, right? Just checking.
No,
Okay.
it's looks more like worry lines than lipstick.
Okay.
You know, I knew we should have used Amazon Workspaces.
And
That
that's what we're
uptime,
getting
though.
done. This was a pretty quick adventure.
yeah.
It is pretty much over. I was in a quick hurry to get this one set up. Next time we'll have a little more meaty adventure. Doing Star Trek again next time around, guys. Just for those
Okay.
who are unaware. But again, I want to thank our guest Ryan Head Jim for joining us
Yeah.
for this
Thank
fun
you.
little
Good
adventure.
to have you here.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
I hope it was enjoyable.
Yes, I had a great time. Being able to step into the universe of something I've loved for over 30 years was a real
Mm.
treat, and I would leap at the opportunity to be Chuck Dalton again.
Fair enough. I will definitely keep that in mind if I can come up with a more meaty scenario next time around.
Isn't bad. Maybe
Well,
the luck virus.
well-
Maybe the luck virus next time. I always thought the luck virus is pretty cool.
Well, and that's one thing about this over, say, Star Trek. So many Red Dwarf adventures are based upon the characters' personalities and their interweavings.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean, with Star Trek, you could take an episode like, say, Naked Now or Enemy Within, and you could slap it to a TNG or a different scenario without too much trouble. With Red Dwarf, though, it's like so many of the episodes, like, Better Than Life, I don't think that episode works without a rimmer.
It doesn't, because the climax of that clearly is the fact that he has such a self-loathing. That's the crux of the entire arc.
Exactly.
Why not?
So we've established that Baby longs for more. Socks is self-absorbed. Chuck he means well, but he's too drunk most of the time to care, and has a begrudging affinity for
Mm.
Anderson. Even though most of the time he could do well not to even care. So I think there's places to go with these characters in these scenarios. I'd be down. It'd be cool.
All right, and I will definitely keep that in mind, and definitely we will look at revisiting this sometime in the future. I know that Jeremy or JC Sagawa will not also be joining us for every adventure because of his schedule. So when those schedules line up again, definitely I will try to come up with another Red Dwarf that uses these characters so that we can explore this craziness a little further.
Great.
It might be
Awesome.
fun with Cray Cray Nancy is still in the data banks. Yeah.
Well, that was the other thing. Is I figured that would be a fun little piece to add to the equation.
Yeah. Like she's in
having
part of the
Cray
system,
Cray
and
Nancy.
Holly's another part or something like that. Yeah, that could be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Exactly. Set up for a potential scenario, if nothing else.
Hmm.
So, in 2 weeks, we will be doing Star Trek Adventure Gaming: The Final Frontier, which is another one shot in the same. We're going to be using the same characters in the universe for that one as well. Jim, I know you're not part of that. You're welcome to join, but again, I'm totally going to leave that up to you, not force you to. And to everyone else, Greg and
Yeah.
That's
Sean,
Thursday
of
night
course.
your time again.
Yep, Thursday night my time. That's kind of when I can do this. Unfortunately,
That's also when the designer is free, right?
what's that?
The designer is free on that. Anyway,
Yeah,
we
that's
can
when the
discuss it
designer
later.
is free. Correct. When Michael Scott's free.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I hope everyone's had fun watching. And I know we hope, if nothing else, maybe you'll have fun watching it again after it's put up there. In the meantime, I guess I bid you all adieu and happy gaming, and see you all next time.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good one.